And welcome back, folks. Trooper Barry here with you, and welcome to the demo for Esoteric Ebb. This is a game by Christopher Bodegard and published by Raw Fury. It is like the one sentence elevator pitch is, what if Disco Elysium, but also Dungeons and Dragons? It's kind of a fantasy kind of tabletop game CRPG. Basically, it's a fantasy setting, but the gameplay is it's like it's like a certain detective story with which you might be familiar. This was part of the Choose Wisely festival. I did not get to it at the time, unfortunately, so we're going to jump in now. Just check our options here real quick. Okay. Apparently, the developer has some strong thoughts about what text size and font you're supposed to use. I, I have no quibbles, no quarrels there. Okay, that all seems fine. There's a way to back. Go back anywhere. All right, wait. Let's just jump in. I'll play with 36 as my font size and keep my face about 3 inches from the screen. Okay. Here we go. Character creation. So we got lore, uses, and rule. We got proficiencies. So we got, what do we have? Excuse me. So we got strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So uses. Okay. So strength. Strength to equip extra items. Allows you to be. Oh, the mechanical benefits. I see. So be violent or manly. Uh, religious fervor. Real and aesthetic nationalism. Increased manhood. Okay. Do we do we not get to choose our like a gender of some sort? Oh. House strength. Okay. Votes for the party of Norvik, prays to dead god, uses brute force on puzzles, punches big evil bad guys, loves quests simple as, a weak sniveling rat bows down, can't handle the banter. Okay, so I think we're locked in as a cleric. There we go. So measure your natural bodily prowess, alongside testosterone-fueled mindset. Only proper for you to hone your mind, but why? Okay, come on, okay. So imagine if I click here, there we go. Dex. There's natural reactivity, balance, poise. The case which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance. And of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. Uses. With enough dex, you can steal anything. Pick locks and sneak and dodge traps, become rich as a Republican revolutionary, or just run away, dummy. Okay, I see. Constitution measures your natural stamina, mental and physical. Constitution needed for HP, control your body and esoteric connection. Your political party polled 2% last week, and you don't care. Pain is good for you. The High Constitution Cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Okay. Let's see. Int measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. As you prepare more spells, think, plan, and execute an actual plan. Vote for yourself, and be a genius without peer. Okay. Let's see. So intelligence and wisdom, not the same thing, apparently. Wisdom attends to your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world and around it. So empowers your spells. Be kind and see the good in all folk. Egalitarian hope of the working class, and there are no big bad evil guys. Oh, okay. is not aware of where he is. Like, what's going on here? I'm so confused. Okay. Now, I say that could be a mistake, or I don't think so. I think that that might actually be intentional. And let's see, as in our rizzes measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social interactions of any kind. In short, it's the force of your unkempt personality. But they don't need to know that. With high charisma, you get an automatic discount at select stores near you. Win the conversation, say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become a political force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. Okay. Oh, we got background focus here. So punching bag gives us plus constitution and charisma. Okay, you're a farmer son who grew up in the city. Of course, you being an outcast, you're going to have figured out how to cope with it. We have troll killer, which is just all strength. We got kiosk kid. Your mom was around to keep you out of trouble. She forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspapers. So extra dex and charisma. See, I'm noticing we got like -2, 0, +1. I'm wondering where that comes from. Lore enthusiast. That's probably self-explanatory there. Int and wisdom. Crowd pleaser, charisma and int. Little weirdo, all charisma. Okay, and again, this is a demo, so maybe we don't go through every little bit. We just pick a little something something. Although man, there's a lot of these background focuses. This is awfully fleshed out. Okay, here we'll pick this one, Revolutionary Scribe. Now, I got proficiencies here. Oh, I see. So it doesn't tell me what proficiency does, though. Oh, okay. So it's giving us a +2. Okay, so proficiency is +2, where then there wouldn't otherwise be one. I see. Now, can I bump any of these stats? Apparently, I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is our pool of available stat points up here. Well, hang on. Why would we not? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're. Well, it's fine. We'll go for a little balance. And we got extras in dex and int. Let's see if I get everything up to 10. That leaves us with 6. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So this might be, yeah. So this might be the like in our checks. Like, so if we're low enough level, we get a minus on checks. But because we're pushing it to a certain level, now we're getting like a +2 on say Dex or Constitution checks. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, let's start playing the game and let's actually find out what all these mean. 5 days until the first ever election. Don't need first ever. An explosion erupts in the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. A weak cleric among his peers, yet quick and nimble, ready to get the job done. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices. And remember to get a ton of loot. Oh, yeah, you don't need to tell me. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. Hope you have a good time, Chris. Parentheses, seriously, have fun. Well, okay, Chris, if you insist. Okay, oh, speak with the dead, 3rd level necromancy. Okay. Not even sure we know that, but cool, whatever. There we go. Jor. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Oh, apparently we succeed in remembering our name. Roggen. Your name is Roggen. See this. Well, we need a 13 for that, but we barely got it. Roggen? Is that it? Don't think you're called that very often. Charisma. Oh, are we nailing everyone regardless of where it is? Okay, we'll see. No, you are not. Which is quite embarrassing when you think about it. Roggen? Doesn't sound quite right. Oh, no, nope, never mind. So we that. No, no one calls you by your name. What? You are often referred to as cleric. So my name is. Yes, speak it. I guess my name is Roggen. Correct. You answer. Another question is stated in the dark. What is your occupation? To seek the holy. Oh no, sorry, wrong game. What's an occupation in this context? Exterior. This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Class? What class? Well, I mean, we already. Yeah, Wisdom already told us we're the cleric. What class am I? Lower class. You're a high-class scoundrel. The best of the best. I'm a sneaky little rogue. I'm awful at everything. Oh, darn. Failed the charisma check. Brutal, but true. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Goal? I mean, let's get out of this dark pit for one. We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. A tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. Oh, that's not good. I like tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. Our goal is to find the Goblin Chieftain, is that right? You know it to be true. No reply or feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? Oh man, we're getting political already. The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. It is the Asgalists. Yes, they are decent. Possibly. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices thanks to the revolutionary Freeze Riders. Elections are exhausting. I mean, yep, pretty much. It hides in the back of the skull. A fact. You are bound to be a nationalist. Disagree. And it frightens you. The pressure. Yeah, I don't know any of these words. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think will be the most useful to you. Which is, Just say you're apolitical. You know what? I should be in charge. Once we base our worth on knowledge and ability, it shall come again. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Now's your chance. Break free. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. I am not dead. Apparently that's a valid answer. Game by Christopher Bodegard. Again, the seal we might have drowned. And published by Raw Fury. And if it comes from Raw Fury, it's probably going to be pretty good. Isaac Jonsson, Anders Bach, Brian Botts, Christian Paulson. Illustrations, Oscar Westberg. Artwork, Jonathan Nilsson, Olaf Alsto, Paulina. Okay, too many names going too fast. Too many diacritical marks. Okay. And there's the title drop. Thankfully, this does not mean the end of the demo this time. Oh gosh. How do you like them apples? So are we in fact not dead? Is that person off to our left looks kind of dead. There we go. Day 1, March 25th, 27 PE. Me, ellipsis. A fresh start. Get up. So I'm not sure what those are. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you've slept for days. Dex check. Well, don't sleep in the armor, dumbass. Ready for your glorious quest to continue? Quest. A task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Look around. A circular stone chamber. A storage for apples and corpses. Those piles of apples. Is this Tolstad? Okay, so there's some of these we can click on. And okay, so you can click on that. It's another check apparently, but you can get more information. Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress, one of the 5 districts, sits in the middle of the river Torna, home of Jor's Pillar. We got that name Jor when we were, I guess, dead? Question mark. Excuse me. Sprawling tunnel network and water lane, the greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are on Tolstad right now, River Torna. River Torna, the second longest documentary around the coast, splitting the band of Ascani in half. The coast, also known as Jor's Realm, is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further in you go, the closer you get to infinite wastes. Theorized to be a ring or half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Band, an esoteric divide. You include 8 geographic bands known as the bands. Each band has esoteric and natural traits for the coast of the infinite wastes. Esoteric, the magic of Jor and his strings. The coast is infused with it. Jor, the name of our realm. Also the name of the legendary wizard who created it, who died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. Okay, there we go. And that's the end of that. Book learned arcane spellcaster. Check our stuff. What stuff? Your hands thrown around your pouch in uniform. Panic. Sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. And Constitution is demanding. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely in here somewhere. So notice we got 3 of those, whatever that is. We got first, there's an XP bar here. And then we have 4 of 8 HP. So what's this about a quest? Oh yes, a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Earth be blessed. Earth, your god. Do I save the city? Might be an exaggeration. Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your request was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop? The tea shop? The tea shop that blew up. Just a job. Ah, so I've done this before. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or 2. Oh, gain XP. Well, you've read about it before. Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you've read about a lot of these types of fiery events. Ooh, a quest. I like those. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. And how much time do I have? Election week. Until the election. Duh. Which is in 5 days. You could have told me that from the start. The Patriarch was very clear. Handle the tea shop before election day. The Patriarch, a top clerical rank in Norvik, different from Lord Patriarch, which is the traditional administrator of the family. Only about a dozen men currently hold the rank. Each section like the towers. Cleric, a servant of a god, deeply devoted and spiritually connected. Typically a divine spellcaster given power through their deity. Also, us. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Oh, time only advances when you make new choices in dialogues. Yeah, we've had about 5 minutes or so pass. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. But you got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. Can I think about this first? It's just a lot to... You feel dizzy. Ow! The weight of the Earthguard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. Okay, Earthguard, the heroes of Norvik. Norvik is our home city, founded in the Coast War. I really hope I don't have to remember all of this. Although we probably will. Your body aches. Its contents rotting. You must consume an apple. Now! I'm very confused. Just go to work. Get stuff done. One step at a time. See, engage, behold, trifle. It's a corpse under a blanket. Sealed vase is marked as organ disposal. Okay. That one doesn't look sealed. A vase of leaves. Smells lovely. Incense, okay. Oh, can I? Oh, here we go. So we have our questing tree. As we get election week, the first election in Norvikian history will take place in a few days from time. What will you vote for? Obviously, you're very clear that you should be the future god, wizard, king. You said so one single time in real conversations with real people. In the tea shop, okay, we investigate the tea shop. Let's see. Inventory, I have an apple. I have 6 earth crowns. Instant, easily burned spice can be used to recover first level spell slots. Okay. And the apple will recover. Consuming it will save your soul. Well. See. Journal. Okay. Oh, interesting. So it tells you the checks you need to make for each of those. Oh, and there are a lot of them. And then spell. I have first level Cure Wounds. Spell diff DC 11. Okay, a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom ability. Oh, maybe. Well, if that's my only spell, maybe we should have invested harder into wisdom. All right. Anyway. A divine shrine covered in apples. We cannot pilfer. I guess that would be considered rude. This isn't yours, is it? Cloak gives it more dex but less charisma. The focus falls upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your clothes. Oh! It is light blue and tattered, and was once yours. An Earthguard cloak add-on. It is ripped to shreds at the base, but you can still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Bring out the water. The filthy water falls to the floor of the stone chamber. It is heavy. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. The hood is a perfect tool for a decent rogue or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. I'll think about it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak slips easily inside into the extra-dimensional space, with a satisfying slurp. I love my pouch of holding. Oh, XP for that. We're very lucky. Kind of magic can go upwards to 10,000 crowns. Okay. Crowns, the main coinage. A cheap month's rent is 100 crowns. A meal is 5 to 20. Okay. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It's property of the state, treated as such. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Put it in your cloak and go reallocate some resources. Oh, equipping items temporarily alters your ability scores. Sure. What I really want is this apple. Oh, there we go. I mean, there's no sense skipping those, I suppose. Oh, can I not take them? Okay, divine scripture where it does not belong. Shield of Faith. Oh, memorize Shield of Faith. Hooray! Can I seriously not grab those? Boo. A very important piece of paper. Voting card. Oh, you need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. But it costs you 1 intel. Oh, made out to Ragnar Hemlin. It's from a dwarven officer for some reason. Someone has checked all 5 parties on the list. We got Nationalist Party of Norvik, Free Strider Revolutionary Party, Osgallist Workers' Party, Agrarian Rural Party, Arcanist Party of Magic, and then they've picked the write-in, but actually haven't actually written anything in. A great mountain of apples, you don't say. This guy, he just won't move. A guy, he looks indecisive. Dex 15 check for his wisdom tooth. Oh no, so if you hold tab, you actually zoom out and you can see the entire area around you. I will take 3 apples, thank you. And if I eat them, they'll put us back up to full. Important goods. The receiver is marked as HBT. And all his empty boxes for a stale treat in a pouch. a cardamom treat, and 25 crowns. I mean, no one's going to stop me. A crate filled with sand. Well, I can't take sand. Slightly broken, standard issue Earth Guard blade. Plus strength, minus wisdom. I mean, I can understand minus wisdom. Who would want a broken sword? A glow glass. Very common magic item. Okay, let's speak to this individual. Oh, it's a zombie! You approach a shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. Hello? Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread across his dried face. What is your name, sir? Identify yourself, citizen. This is a reanimated corpse. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? Doesn't even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working, slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Okay. No, he's not being rude. He's just being a zombie, right? So the free trade revolution would be good for the city, I think, don't you? We need to establish an as Gaull's government. Well, for the average peasant not to fall back into the oppressions of feudalism, or worse, majocracy. Okay. So what's the other free trade revolution be good? They'll bring the fortune of reeds to every corner of the coast. Reeds is one of the 8 bands. Obviously, the low homeland of humans, large portions are still cursed, holding entirely undead cities, eternally burning valleys, and floating mountains. That sounds about human. Humans, tall and beautiful, like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce, like rabbits. With permanent effort, the people will be able to steer us in a fortunate direction. The fleshy eye up the ball plank does not reply or counter your words. I'm sorry, am I boring you? He does not have an opinion of any kind. Should I defeat this zombie? Yes, it is only just. Undead are not allowed to be in Norvik. I'm going to walk away. Okay, there we go. An apple for the road. And yeah, I think... let's just leave. So we have Viskin's Lair, Upper Tolstead. Mushrooms, probably edible. We have Svamp with an SV. Let's see, the Red Eye of Earth. Jor, the days of universal sign of magic. Okay, so Earth Red, Jor Blue. Ooh, big book. Thick book. Wait, is that? Ruined prayer book. -3 intelligence? The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched in salt water. It's absolutely and completely ruined. Only a few pages of the Brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some kind of indecipherable symbols. Ascani writing, of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Ascani is another band. It is our home. Someone has attempted to try this to the best of their ability. No, no, no! My Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You had to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. You should have protected Earth's chants more carefully. What a disgrace. See, you flip the tome open, they're fine ancient hand letters. You can read the symbols, but they are an old draconic Dimenorian. Okay, common language of man. Oh, darn it. De verbis draconium ars occulta. Oh, I guess Dimenorian sounds a little bit like Latin. The author's name appears to be Calum Dimenori. Old Draconic, yes, the tongue of dragon masters of Old Dimenor. Renamed Reeds, okay, we've heard of that. He observed them faithfully before the Arcanists rose up against them. Can I try to read it? No. You have no idea what this means. Right, I need to get my hands on comprehend languages. You do. It's highly annoying you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you can buy it somewhere. It's fairly common. Alright, guess we have to leave that alone for now. Incense? Yes, please. No, too much reading. Oh, come on! So many books, basic manuals, arcanist histories, novels. Some of them stand to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you, bookishly. So you got autobiography, Prax, folk tales, collected chants of Norvik. This is a printed edition of Pili's work, but still old. Probably that came from the earliest Norvikian printers. A short message is hand scribbled in the corner. My belief lay in the collected humanity of Norvik. May you remember that from his collection, with honor and grace, Pili D. Is this a handwritten message from the second patriarch himself? Protect this book with your life. It is a sacred artifact. Fascinating. To think the Pale Man held such a treasure on his shelf. The forward to dream of unity under Earth. A lengthy essay about financial Norvik cultural values. Okay, a stern suggestion for every human in Norvik to lose any form of former tribal identity, to embrace a new one, a Norvikian spirit. To give away the old and embrace the new. Not a completely bad move. To unite folks to build commonality. And finally, it does such a connect with the dwarves, none of it is contained with humans alone. Okay, good. Man, okay, if we're gonna fill that whole thing, if we're getting a 5 XP at a time, yeah, filling that bar is gonna take a while. Okay, we need to 4 insurers, my lord, my guard. Okay. Apparently, we really want the book, or at least our strength does. And there's some issues with stealing going on here. Just ignore that. Oh, apparently we cannot lift the book. Oh, can we actually read them all? Although I guess time is ticking along. Okay, autobiography Prax by Lord Phileas Prax. Yeah, forgive me for clicking through here, but I do. Given that it's the demo, I don't know how bogged down in lore we want to get. I kind of want to, unless this is the gameplay, which again, given that it is it's been equated to fantasy Disco Elysium. Maybe this is, and I'm powering through. I'm powering through the important stuff. The arcane shall be our shield and sword. Shield, a first level abjuration spell. Has a reaction to raise an arcane barrier around the caster, protecting against the fiercest of blows. Five part of the biography. Any more rambling side of ruling? Okay, that's good. Well, let's complete the set. The Trill Sisters book several tales. Okay, so folk tales by the Trill Sisters. The myth, the one about the gnome and the Titan. For gigantic creatures who first inhabited Shapeshore's realm. Oh, I spoke to you mainly because of the unlikely friendship between the two, little and large. Asuth, the red dragon of Askin, his through trickery and betrayal is legendary, as is his fault Abacus the half-wit and the Mist Titan. Abacus the half-wit. That's a mean name. Wait, when the class every child in Askin is told growing up. Told? Was there actually a connection there? I don't know. Okay, so we farmed a little XP there. Oh, that is a. I'm not sure who or what that is. A lecture full of strange rocks. Yeah, that's a very mean-looking crossbow they got there. Nice. A pocket watch. Yours? I don't know if I want to be swiping something right in front of whoever this is. We have Viskin, local mortician. Um, Intelligence, behold. Yeah, this is all unintelligible. Oh, nat 20. Okay, so now we can see they are a human, read folk, level 17 entrepreneur. Ugh, neutral evil, you don't say. Paleman has corpses in the basement. City contractor. Used to be a dentist and surgeon. Studying the magical arm is immense. Far better capabilities. Some of these texts surround himself with he can cast 5th or even 6th level spells. Couldn't be higher, could it? This is an ancient man. One forgotten. Misplaced in time. You may learn much from him if you stay in his good graces. Okay, maybe we don't swipe that pocket watch right in front of him. Viscant, local mortician. A pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see the icon of a serpentine drake. A great perch. These are official documents of the city. Okay, in the great perch, saying the symbol of the city. That's a great perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, Claire, just let me know. A lich house? Mortuary. Okay. Holding for states for dead bodies during times of undeath, they are known to be heavily guarded. Look around the room. Wow, we failed to look around the room. It's dimly lit and damp. There are several corpses present. These stone tables were once modular altars used for some advanced ritual. Um, did you happen to save my life? He pushed down his pen. No, you said you just had a pencil. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to see you've been quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. Uh, do we know how I ended up in a river? Not a river, the river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you'll have one of the bridges to Tolstad. There are 7 bridges over River Torna connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. I must have slipped, happens all the time, or perhaps there is an esoteric explanation to all of this. Perhaps you would know, cleric. So who are these fishermen? River Guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. River Guilders. Okay, company focus on fishing and faring on the river. Where can I find them? I did not ask her the name, sorry to say. But perhaps Waterlane? Just a guess. Okay, largest trade port. The so-called marvel of dwarven engineering and the reason only people commute to Tolstead over the many bridges. One of the greatest crafted wonders of the world. So I am in fact alive? The payman stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. Okay, was it... Ooh. DC 31? There's a zombie in your basement. Did you know that? Oh, how quaint. Sure. Why is it there? We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. City below is from the city below the city. The number of tunnels and ruins full of Norvik, lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches, if you delve deep enough. However, I'll take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for Hwibd protection. Hwibd, the halfway bridge tribe, commonly called the Halfways, one of the 3 goblin tribes of Norvik, led by Lady Miska Sageleaf for their headquarters in the Goblin Garden on Tolstead. So we have goblins, short and green. Got claws and fangs, little month they got 3 tribes in Norvik are considered somewhat civilized. That might be one of them right over there, with a crossbow. Oh, so it's all a misunderstanding then. Good. Okay, we whiffed on that. Yeah, it kept moving apples down there. Oh, the apples. Fascinating behavior. You don't seem very alarmed about this. A straight undead creature will cause no trouble here. He gives you, the kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Ost? Okay, so that's a kobold. My mistake. Yes, master. Cool. I require assistance with some things. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you pound positively, fortvlad. Fortvlad. Dwarves word meaning desperation, anguish, hysteria. Oh, good. I might have struggled through that for a reason. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain? Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She is down in the Goblin Guard. Okay, the person we're supposed to see about the tea shop. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. She is one of the 3 goblin tribes exonerated by Earth after the conquest. They call her the Dragon of Tolstead. She sounds scary. She is. Treat her with respect, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. Wait, is this part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her on the southern tip of Tolstead. Okay. You wouldn't know anything about spellcasting, would you? No, quite a bit. If he knows more than you, it could be useful to listen. My prayer book is ruined! Yes, I noticed. You should speak with Crowland down at Waterlane View, a bookbinder. It'll cost you, but he could fix it right up. As a cleric, you obviously only need your faith to cast spells, but I'm sure a spellbook won't hurt in the long run. Can you teach me any magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you're interested. Great knowledge awaits. Until then, you're free to browse my collection. I already did, sorry. And of course, here. Ooh, gain item Charm Person. A first level enchantment spell. If the target fails a wisdom check, you'll be their favorite person for a little while. Of course, after that, they'll surely hate you, but who cares about that? A copy of Charm Person. It'll surely be useful to you. A diabolical spell. The towers teach only to higher tier spellcasters usually, despite its first level. The tower is home to the Order of Arcane Clerics Norvik or the Oaken. Nobody calls it that, nerd. That's a great shortcut of charming people. Although you gotta be careful with the fallout. If you care about such things. Can we go over the basics, please? Oh, I mean, of course. Embarrassing. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. Okay, so we need to get ourselves to a shrine. There's one downstairs by the apples. Oh, okay. Where can I find more of them? There's the local Temple of Earth, of course. It's just up the stairs, past the pillar. There's also one in Waterlane View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I can promise you that. And how do I get more spells? Two ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives. Fitting for the current rulers of Norvik, near the palace district. Aristocrats, bureaucrats, okay, that does sound very fancy. Or the Great Labyrinth in the Tower, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options. So I would suggest the other route. Oh, and what's that? Spell scrolls. Right, scrolls with spells on them. Indeed. Now, Tolstead is filled with all kinds of strange caches. You'll probably encounter some just by looking around. If you hand on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. Sure, thanks. That's all about that. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything on non-lethal on my servant, Ost. Aw, thanks. Treating your servant like that is despicable. Sounds like good practice. Hey, Brady B, good to see you. Okay, kind of. Yeah, I saw this one in the. I think there's something showcases around the Game Awards, and I mean, you give me, you know, Disco Elysium in a fantasy setting. I'm at least, I'm at least gonna take a look. But yeah, I think if I read the Steam page correctly, this is set for I think it was a Q1 2026 release. So it shouldn't be that long before we actually see the full version of whatever this is going to look like. But welcome in, Brady B. Hope your Friday is going well. Maybe I will. Yeah, you called me quote unquote cleric. I did, yes. What gave it away? He stops for a second and glares at you. The heavily armored man in Earthguard killers, with a prayer book on his hip. Thoughts land on the spell pages of spells you've meticulously worked on for years. They might have found you in the river, but you're clearly a city stock. Yeah, I am indeed the cleric. Good for you. Though I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes, if you are a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. A holy man on a holy mission. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. How is it so far? Well, it is very talky, but again, if you're, given the, the lineage is coming from, that's not entirely surprising. And yeah, we've been going for roughly about an hour. We started with the new demo for Nightscape, a game out of Qatar, which it looks pretty neat. And yeah, so we've been going for about an hour here. I think from what I read in one of the reviews of the demo on Steam, it's set for like 7 hours. So this could be a pretty beefy demo. We'll go however long we go tonight. See, I'm a basic clergyman. I'm a boring bureaucrat. I'm sure you are correct. I am I am an arcane cleric. That figures as much when I saw your spell book, or you call it a prayer book. Either way, you clearly played your strings as much as you channel this divinity. The ley lines of esoteric power that hold the realm together. The Pale Man knows a lot about your training. Interesting. You like the art style? Yeah, I think it's pretty rad. And again, I'm always I'm always happy to, find games from indie studios around Asia and show those off. Okay, so figure out what's weird about this guy. Okay, so this would be a godlike roll. Yeah, so you need a 31. And what's... Can I check what our... Oh, I was gonna see if I could see what our current loadout is. But yeah, this would go absolutely poorly. Then I think we would need a natural 20 just to get anything. We have like what, a 13? Yeah, 1d20 plus 0. Nope. You glare at the pale man who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually, you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Earthguard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. Maybe we can come back to this later. Oh, some dice checks are locked on failure and can be attempted again later. These checks are unlocked after a long or short rest, or by spending shards of Jor. But with a roll with a very high DC, you should probably lower it before attempting again. Let's just go. Okay, before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. What belongings exactly? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card. A peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I assume it's yours. Maybe? Possibly? The pale man ignores your comment. I asked Ost to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry. Over there. He looks at the pocket watch on his desk. That is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have it, cleric. I will surely prove useful to you. Beyond that, you should be good. You all right with the music? Yeah, I think it's very chill so far. And and despite being in the fantasy setting, it did also the political angle is certainly there. Did I have any weapons on me? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Good. You don't need arms in the city. You need heart. Got it. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. Good luck on your quest. Leave now. Oh, I will, however, take the arcane pocket watch. Oh, +1 advantage in intelligence and advantage in esoteric events. Ooh. Okay, can I equip that? That actually sounds useful. Okay, where do I put it? Oh, nice. Let's see, that's minus int. That gives HP. Oh, a lot of HP. Yeah, -3 intelligence, plus strength, minus wisdom, and we don't have a lot to spare. Plus dex, minus charisma. And, oh, we have examine. You pick up the surprisingly thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. The card is slightly torn and clear has been drenched at some point. At the top it says Roskort in big bold lettering. It means voting card in fancy Eskani Dwarven. Oh right, there's an election. Oh. It was nice to not think about it for once. You prepared your life for this. It's time for change, baby. Useless. Never had one of those before? Neat. We should just get a God King again. Worked great last time, or it's time for a damn revolution. We'll bring it all down and build it up again. Traditionally, you're not... Oh, so are you not traditionally into CRPGs, Brady B? As they work after you pick up different stuff, you need to select one of the 5 parties delivered on election day. Although in your case, you need to write it along in a party you want in the corner along with a signature. Since you filled out every box, like an idiot. See, look at the party. Nationalist Party of Norfolk. Theocratic Organization. Yep, we're not fans of them. That should mean okay, and that's totally fine. Yeah. And again, apologies, but man, this is a lot. Free Strider, Revolutionary Party. Osgallist, Workers' Party. The lack of with tabletop RPG, you can't get to see everything feels unintuitive, and that's fair. Like this, Disco Elysium, Citizen Sleeper. It's a lot of reading, and if the game doesn't keep track for you, also a lot of note taking. Agrarian, Rural Party. Mostly swallowed up by the Osgallist. That does happen. Arcanist, Party of Magic. Find the last one doesn't say anything. Is where you can put anything you want, or just leave it empty for a null vote. Are these all the parties? No. There are about a dozen other large parties in Norvik. Most have been subsumed over the last few years, specifically Progressive, the Torch Union, Order of Scales, Hedonist Party, and various guild parties. It's amazing the Hedonist Party didn't get a lot of support. Oh, we got new things on the questing tree. River Takey. Okay, so check in with the fisher, the anglers who got us. You declare a cleric of Norvik one single time. Okay. Phoenix Folio. Okay, so we got to find someone who can rebind our spell book. Election week. Then we got to go to the tea shop thing. And Dragon of Tolstad, go see the Goblin Lady. Yeah, I think we're. I don't think I want to put that on. Yeah, that BG3 was hyped up. It'd be the one to click for you, but alas, it was not. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, try Citizen Sleeper and Disco. You think Disco had a chance? Yeah, Disco. If you like the urban kind of the urban setting, I see. I saw Jung play through Citizen Sleeper. It looks really cool, and if the if the sci-fi elements and like the whole questions around like humanity and then that kind of angle appeals to you, yeah, Citizen Sleeper would also be pretty useful. Uh, but since we got a note to do so, let's pop back downstairs and use use that shrine. The runes fill your senses as you approach. The color is faded. This mountain is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered with rotten apples. Sacred Shrine, this is an insult. And you're very much aware this is not the worst you'll see. Okay. Let's remove the apples. Doesn't take to remove the nasty apples away from the shrine. A small improvement, but big in the heart. These are all right. Yeah, it remembers blindness and decay. Hard to let go of old national pride. Are they rare? No, you'll find try these all over Norvik. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. Earth. I need to pray to Earth. You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is unappreciated. The shrine towers over you. You feel small. All right. So the shrines are where we prepare our spells. So we can. Okay, so these must be our spell slots. Okay, so the amount of spells you currently have prepared, you can have 2 plus your class level plus your intelligence modifier. Okay. DC, this is the target attack. target has to achieve when rolling a save against one of your spells. It's 8 plus your wisdom or int, whichever is highest. And the amount of spells you can gain more by collecting and memory. Okay, so we're going to memorize Charm Person. You charge a humanoid, must make a wisdom saving throw, and does so with advantage if you or your commander are fighting it. If it fails, it's charmed by you until the spell ends, or you do anything harmful to it. Regardless as your friendly acquaintance, when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Ah. Cure wounds, healing, and Shield of Faith. Takes a bonus action. Shivering field around appears and surrounds you, protecting you from damage. For the duration, any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. Okay, there we go. And I think we pretty much nabbed everything else here. So let's pop back up top, and so we got permission from the fancy fellow over there to try our spells on Ost. But maybe we should talk to him first. Ost, Chief of Security. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master say you behave. I have questions for you, Ost. Short question. Go. As soon as you get this game, where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? Incident? Tea shop blow up. Boom. Did you boom it? The kobold makes a cackling noise. I wish. Tea shop explosion would be fun to set up. When it happened, I was on Waterlane. On a mission. And what were you doing on Waterlane? Milk. Doing milk? Deliver. You deliver milk. Yes, side hustle. This kobold is getting better and better. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more. I want to know a lot less. Tell me about the milk. This milk situation is intense. Where does the milk come from? Cows? And where do you get the cow milk? Market? Who buys the milk? Humans? Waterlane humans? They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. Side hustles are always smart. You should do a milk run later. Do you like milk? No. Milk is a form of pure pivality, nature's most precious liquid. You're missing out, or a DC of 7. I feel like we can hit that. I also do not like milk. Yeah! You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling, smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. What a stance! As a human, who could have ever thought of such a thing about you? This is why they should all follow you. You are a worthy leader. Can I have some milk? No. Good. I don't want any. We got milk curious. Thank you. You should totally find out more about this. Could be a big moneymaker. I am security chief in Lich House. Strong little one, nearly immovable. You are a kobold. Not question. Next. Oh fuck, it's not a question. Quick, save it. Dex 10. We got plus 3. Ooh, nat 20. Change course, quick. Are you a kobold? Do kobolds exist? Am I a kobold? Am I a kobold? No. What are you voting for? Angry Human Party. The Party of Norvik? Really? But they hate kobolds. No, they do good. Strongman lead. Right tomorrow. This is a good kobold. Very good kobold. Man, imagine voting for people who hate you. when would a right thinking individual ever do that? How'd you get this gig? Not gig. What is it then? I am devoted servant for master. Got it. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. I feel like Ost would not take it kindly if we called him cute. So you have a license for that crossbow? My crossbow, no yours. Is that agreement between the District Norfolk allowing the free use of arms and magic below a reasonable amount? It would allow for a freelance mercenary the access of a crossbow, for example. The crossbow is yours. I apologize. Better do. Mine. Can I borrow? Human is kidding? Not funny. You'd make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. The kobold snores. Go away. Don't let this slide. Just take the crossbow. Okay, so... I mean, if we try to take it, that's probably a strength check. But we're not really built for strength. See if we can talk our way into it. Stealing would be evil, so just admit it, loudly. That's not... No, please don't. So we have charisma... Oh, we got a -2 to the check because we're a fellow non-milk drinker. There we go. See, we have common ground. Come on. Find a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. Okay, that absolutely whiffed. It's the law. You must always hand over your weapons to city officials when asked. Not lie. You lie. That would be a pretty dumb law, to be fair. Okay, well... Okay, yeah, okay, I'm going to assume the kobolds are humanoids. Now, I wonder... So first... Okay, so I think this is our first level spells. Are these uses? I assume so. Wait, I can't... But I want to charm him and take the damn crossbow. Oh. We have shards of Jor. Oh, right. So that's those are things we can spend to make another attempt at failed rolls. You know, I think we'll just save that for later. Voices upstairs, the smell of salt. Okay. Let's just go before we get shot with a crossbow. So we have Tolstad, Central Norvik. Viskin's Lich House, but then dentistry is scratched out. Okay, that's probably for the best. There's an esoteric effect here in place here, stopping rainwater. Many beneath Osgald's green. Okay, so we got the workers' party here. Something inside this old vase. More incense. Okay, and then incense is what we burn to get spell slots, I believe. Yeah, you can spend in dialogues to unlock dice checks. We could consume those, but we don't need to. Okay. So the tea shop. They said it was in the south, I believe. Now, which way is south? I'm not entirely sure. Oh. So they just poofed away there. new. Oh, there. There. It was right up there. Whatever it was. Ooh. You reach into the bin and pull out a somewhat intact cardamom tree. No, do not. You did not just. It. Let me get this clear. You find yourself on Pillar Road. You see a cardamom tree in the bin. It's been there for God knows how long, and you think to yourself, what the hell? I'll just eat some trash. Calm down, it's not trash. Was it in the trash? It was adjacent to the trash. Adjacent to garbage is still garbage. I'm going to go with my tasty cardamom treat. To hell with you all. Except as you notice, it doesn't say... It doesn't say anything about trashy cardamom treat. It just says cardamom treat. That is free loot. And the game was explicit about getting yourself lots of loot. Ergo, that is what we shall do. Satchel looks greasy. Oily instructions. Again, giving minus intelligence. Hardly page of text, a gnome's starter guide to esoteric memorization. It's actually a front page of a book. The margins of the gnome's. Okay, read it. It's quite lengthy. First step, understanding memorization is understanding the underlying powers of play. Jor strings. Spells as simple as of a ruse you follow to an esoteric effect. Yeah, those spells with esoteric nature. Go for it. As cantrips, both easy to remember and will not consume a spell slot. Okay. Maybe this is the other magic tutorial. If you don't talk to the guy. Church reading is grease. Okay. In the margins, there's a handwritten note that you managed to spot. It's hastily written in bold. The author wanted really to hype themselves up. It says, every evening and every lunch break at work, remember, you can do it. An esoteric mishap. Magic is blade without handle, and so on. Indeed, grease is a dangerous spell. Intensely dangerous. Learn the spell. Yeah! Free spell! Woo! So what is grease? Okay. Slick grease covers the ground with a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns into a low-friction, difficult terrain for the duration. Okay. Not something we need right now, but free is free. And, oh, wait. Is that... Okay, is that perspective weird, or is that seagull just absolutely gigantic? Ooh, okay. Hello, seagull. You see a bird sitting on the halfway bridge ruins. Greetings, servant of the river. The bird does not react to you. A giant seagull. You have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. They are seldom aggressive despite their size. These are not normally a danger to anyone. Pet the birdie. As you reach forth, the goal doesn't need to react until it snaps at your fingers. Okay, let's not do that again. Instead, well, no, for oh, okay, so that nearly killed us. Well, darn. Okay, well, I know what I'm having. I'm having my trash cookie. Man got wrecked on day one by a damn bird. A big bird, but still a bird. Okay, yeah, that does not. That looks like the palace. That does not look like a actually, this might be the tea shop right here. Empty water barrels. The name of the tea shop is illegible. The tea shop. Mid scorcher marks a maze where you approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop. Take a peek inside. No, peek. P-E-E-K. A powerful force left these marks. Fashion several nails. You also see a paper. Coin Lords meet. At the top it says both city notice, no trespassing. Coin Lord Magistrate, okay, currently held by Nicholas Darrow in the Tolstead district. Does this include me? No, or else you would have the password. Try touching the planks. Touch the planks. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move your hand away, the faint aura shimmers in the dark, translucent blue and then fades away. This feels like trouble. Just in the room makes it clear there's a locking spell cast on it. Standard procedure for crime scenes. Oh, rude to lock people out. Crime scenes should be public viewing. Remember you were here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. To complete this quest, you could probably do that first. Okay, strength 25. Yeah, it says impossible. Alright. What kind of magic is this? It's arcane lock. Casting in a bunch of places unorthodox, but obviously they got it working. Second level spell, lock sanctuaries until dispelled. Costs a bit to cast once in place. It's quite a nuisance. Oh, you need a passphrase to unseal it. Can I bypass the effect with magic? Of course. Knock would do the trick. The definition of locked is administrator. Okay, lurked on most closed containers or entryways. Dispel could also work. You never be quite hold to give in with the tower. Can I guess the passphrase? Guess? Guess! Without knowing who placed this seal personally and their preferences, even assuming the person who placed it is an idiot who would use something of their own preference, there are millions of sentences. There's not a chance in hell you can simply guess. Now go figure something out. As long as this blue asshole's in the way, no, you need another way in. But I can still break it down, right? You can certainly try. Can you see beyond the planks? You catch glimpses of still shadows beyond. A scorched mess. Look around the scorch marks. It's everywhere. This fire was intense. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking we need... If at some point we do level up, we need to beef up our wisdom. Arguably, these marks could have been caused by a regular fire of a wooden house. The stone masonry does not have fuel to carry should a flame, unless somebody was packing the room with tinder. Check the trespassing notice. Yep. Fine writing. Unlevel trespassing will be allowed under 13 holster contempt. Click along the lawful citizens. You'll get into trouble if you enter the tea shop without talking to the coin lord first. Okay, so we need to talk to the coin lord and the goblin warlord lady. Oh, the Pillar of Jor. Look at the pillar. Okay, it's particularly the Gate era. There are 8 of these pillars around the coast, or 4 if you believe they're a wrapping circular coast. Okay, I think we had the Gate era before. Oh, here we go. Esoteric Ebb. The post-war era, the current era, after 27 years, name chose me reads, the name is set to change. Esoteric Ebb added. Hey, title drop. To think such an esoteric object would just sit here in the center of the city. Not much else I can do with it. Just a highly magical rock left over from a time before time, remaining until the end. It looks a bit broken. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Between the beasts of Jor, the original gods, and those who tried to take over Jor towards the end of the Gate era. known as the Antisipalian folk. So before the closing of the gates, who lived before the end of exactly 2027 years ago. Wow, that's a number. What kind of power will be capable of damaging this? Gods. The most powerful of Arcanists. Can I make money off this thing? No way. They didn't even take a mission to see it, since it's a trivial sight. It's a bit of a tourist destination, supposedly, but people who travel the coast have seen one before. So it's not that interesting. There are 8 of them, technically 4, right. But ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. But no one's managed to make use of them in any way. What do you do with it? Nothing. It's just a rock. A tingly, esoteric rock. Or we can focus on it, get closer. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power. It whispers to you unintelligibly. See again, we're lacking in wisdom. You place a hand upon the surface. A slight tingle spreads across your palm. This is a magical object. You think you can meditate here. It'll take some time, but it could prove you invaluable. Okay. You can hug the pillar. Okay, it's a check of 5. And it's effortless and we somehow fail. Because squarely of this esoteric force. But it is repelled. Try again later. Okay, we failed a 5. You know what? Sure. There. You close your eyes. You shape your mind into an arrow, shooting it out towards the esoteric force. Find the rhythm to Jor's realm. Hear his voice. The cold rock of the pillar turns warm in your palm. You've marked it with your spirit. What? You're unsure, but you feel like there are more spots you should investigate. Feel. Warm and deep. It goes deep down and far up. Hey, we learned something. Just keep looking. Soon the pillar's secret will be revealed. You understand plainly. There's more of this pillar you need to investigate. In time. Yeah. It's just we're still reaching out as we moved away. Okay, so we can run. Thank you. Wait, bicycles? In my fantasy setting? A bike line. One bike stands out to you. A handful of bicycles are stationed at the local rack. Bicycles? Famously used by free striders during the early revolution to escape the majocratic forces, now a symbol of many free cities and reeds. Bikes are nice. Bike racking stations in many places around the city, usually locales with lots of stairs. There's a stillness here, an uncommon sight at the heart of the city. This particular bike is yours. Check the chain lock. See, brittle but wrapped around so hard that it'd be annoying to get it off, even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? Good. No one will take our bike. Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool. Keep up. Where's the key, then? Not here. Did you lose it somewhere? Could getting the key be a quest? That does sound like a quest you would get. Sounds like a shitty quest. Find the missing key. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. It's probably at the rest of the bottom of the river, along with the rest of your dignity. Wait, when did I come to Tolstad? On the 21st of March. Evening. Then you fell. The hair at the back of your neck stands on end as you sense a sudden shift. I stumbled over the stone railing. Yes. And you broke the shit out of it. Was I alone? No. Do I recall anything important? You chained the bike. No kidding. You stood up. then pain. That's it. That's all I remember. Yes. So where's that? Yeah, river take. So you found the exact spot you fell into there for the bike rack. Someone must have pushed you in. Bikes are cool. You should ride your bike more. I mean, we should, but man, oh wow. Okay, that is a long way to fall. The halfway bridge connects with the palace and the rest of southern Norvik. Oh wait, there's someone hanging out on the roof there. Old faded poster nailed to the wall. They are unreadable. Okay, well fine then. Kitty. Also, wait, first, loot. But also, kitty. Behold the kitty, a black cat. Engage with a kitty. Oh, it's Sir Tribben. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as it can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. Behold the cat, the legendary trickster of Norvik. Greetings, who might you be? The cat lifts up its head. Its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs the air, then ignores you once again. Well, it is a cat. It knows more than it lets on. If you should hold a proper conversation with it in the future, you need to find the first level spell, Speak with Animals. If I to ask you a question, you're paying the dues for your chores, your past self. Okay, that's fair play to me. No, I was all I said was like if you, yeah, if sci-fi was more of your thing, and you don't mind a lot of reading, I think yes, Citizen Sleeper would be up your alley. But beyond that, not really. But no, I understand. Yeah, this weekend will be me doing a fair bit of chores as well that I have neglected myself. Pet the kitty. You reach toward the cat's head. It meets your palm and nuzzles up against it. Aww. Such independence and arrogance. You should get a cat. His grace is unmatched. If you were a cat, you'd never have trouble again. It appears to have enjoyed the pet. You would know anything about the tea shop, would you, Sir Tribben? The cat does not turn to look at you. Okay. You heard that one? Okay. I think we started the day at like 10? Or is it at like 8? It's now 10:30, so, time it's passing, but not that quickly. Oh, this is a Shrine of Earth. Nice. Wait, can't I heal here through Divine Assurance or something? Not precisely. They're going to do Divine Intervention for minor injuries. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. With the power channeled through Earth? Yes. Come on, is it really channeled? The guy's dead, faded, gone. Okay, 13 minus 3. You removed the apples. Oh. 13 me challenging. Let's give it a shot. Nope. You focus on your mind Earth symbol, his red eye. Right aside a few words. Oh, well, that's something. Sure is, but you said there's something you've missed. What were those words? The one you learned at the towers? Okay. Okay, we'll just leave that be. We have 1 HP. We only needed 2, so that wasn't that bad. The Goblin Garden is ahead. You feel it. Oh, nice. Look, it could also be the large number of goblins that are around. Oh, hang on. We got some graffiti here. Goblin wall art. The green faces splattered across the facade. Strange. violently towards the fireman's gun and the dragon spread across it, or something like that. Can you call this art? What does it mean? It represents a devotion, albeit in an asinine way. The coins stand for all the fat loot the dragon brought her people. I can get behind that. The fire is the soul, a boundary between the real and the heartfelt. What does this tell me about the state of Norvik? Oh, nothing really. That goblins are artists? All folks seek a belief. They simply made one out of the supposed dragon lady. A coherent thought from the red one. Impressive. They should worship Earth instead. There we go. Back to insanity. You take a step forward. The painted stone surface is smooth. This is no cheap dwarven rock. This is gate-era architecture, disguised among the rest. You feel an esoteric urge to communicate with this object. Oh, okay, so it's arcane, so we have advantage, but that just means we can roll twice if we take the higher one. It's 15, and we have like a, I don't think we have any, oh, we actually have a +2 to Constitution. Okay. Maybe we can get away with it? Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Woo. Hooray for advantage. You sense a crack in the wall. It wasn't there before. Then you hear a voice. A faint voice. A hoarse voice. Secrets end when spoken. Oh good, you're not crazy. Talking to walls now. Awesome. What do you know about Norvik? Nothing. Do you know what Norvik is? No. Who built you, wall? A god. Which one? Iomestra. Oh, that was a 20. Okay, that was a big one. Sounds like a weak god to have been forgotten like that. How old are you? 15 timelines. How many years is that? 2,000. Gate era. Could have been built by one of Jorah's beasts. Well, what's your name? Chansey. That's a nice name. Okay. What's it like being a wall? Nothing. Nothing good or nothing bad? Nothing. In isolation. Okay. And now we're going to ask about a wall's politics, because why not? Fear. Are you sure you understand the question? Yes. Alright then. Those are all the questions I have, wall. Give it a pat. Okay. The crack disappears as quickly and silently as it came to. Then silence. That was surely an esoteric event, or else you're turning mad. Bow to the wall. Thank you for your time. What did I... Oh yeah, we keep picking up crowns, which is fine. I don't want to... Yes, this gives us minus to charisma. That gives minus to intelligence. That gives a plus strength but minus wisdom. And yeah, we've been whiffing on wisdom checks, and that gives minus 3 intelligence. So I don't particularly feel that. Ooh, okay. Oh, here we go. So we have Braxo Pencil Wing. Oh, this is a... Oh, okay, so we rolled an intelligence check to figure out the guy at the Lich House. This would be a strength, a DC 24. Yeah. I feel like that wouldn't go very well. You raise your head towards the sky. But you see the tiny red creature, his wings faintly flutter in the wind. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not notice your presence. What you reading? Hello, I'm from the local government. Or, hey, little guy, why aren't you on my shoulder? I feel like the red one is already devilish enough. What you reading there, bud? A sigh escapes the fiend's maw. He slowly pushed down the paper. The paper is actually a torn-out page from a magazine. A periodical publication generating and containing short stories, adverse, investigative journalism, and or erotica. He appears to be reading an article on the latest debate. I like the funny pictures. I believe the fiend is being sarcastic. I like the articles more. You can read, congratulations. Perfectly snide remark. I like this devil already. A lawful evil fiend. They are lawyers, soul traders, and either the most efficient type of leaders or the worst type of middle managers. Numbers are drilling, but in Blood City Bay, they still rule supreme. Wait, he says, leaning in to good look at you. Earthguard? A cleric? How's you doing here? You can go wherever the hell you want. Oh, you know, divine mission, the huge. Very well, I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gotten hill since the city let the goblins and free striders run amok. We need some damn order in this place. Wise words. So if you need legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny, sharp smirk. You should be aware of the fact that this is literally a devil. A good little devil. Be careful. Devilish advice can bite your real quick. Probably can bite you real quick. Hear about the tea shop? Yeah, of course. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstead. What's your take? It blew up. Not sure what else you want to hear. Why do you think it blew up? Honestly, I haven't seen a blast one like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear this from me, but the little fellow trusts you. He is your friend. The Scorch Bar is kind of like a fireball, but not the kind you get from Pit Fiend. We're talking about high-level wizard stuff. A third-level spell. Ooh, fancy. Cause fire to emerge at a given point, any 20-foot radius, filling up available space. Pit Fiends are known to cast third-level fireballs at will. Careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it a few more seconds makes it clear to me this is all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge. Slander. The city does not train people to explode. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, water lane and shipments from Kargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slipped through. Another of the 8 bands. The vast xeric shrublands. Oh, there's a word. Who knows? I think it's a rogue spellcaster. It's the simplest answer, after all. Let's just having a chat with anyone in the tea shop. Who knows what other fellows will run at 8? Okay. What does the law have to say on resurrections? That's one hell of a question. He smirks for a while. Higher tier resurrections aren't illegal. They're just not available anymore. The art of returning a dead person, but there are many spells from a weak revivify to the legendary true resurrection. Third level necromancy. If used within 60 seconds of death and the body is in 2 ruined, the target is brought back to life. Ooh, okay. There's actually a time limit there. There are a handful of known divine resurrection spells. Since there have been no documented resurrections above the 3rd level. Not available. I figured the cleric would know better than me, but spells over 4th and 5th are rarely seen these days. If you want to know why, go pray. Your god grants you magic. In his wisdom, he only grants higher power when needed. In your lifetime, it has not been needed a lot. Yeah, okay, and again, I know I'm picky about this because it is my day job, but the number of typos slipping through here, I know there's a lot. There's a lot of text, but the number of typos slipping through are just a little on the concerning side. After it has been hard for the top ranking magic to get magic, at least if you believe the towers, which you should. And what about low level? There's Revivify. That's it. High ranking visual left that clerics around for this one spell. Are you legally considered alive after a resurrection? Yes, for all intents and purposes, you are alive. Undeath, on the other hand, would be a very different affliction. necromancy is not just undeath, but all undeath is a necromancy. Okay. Right. Only an animated corpse without a soul would be considered illegal undeath type necromancy. Exactly. As long as the necromancy is considered of a divine origin and the soul is returned to a healthy body, it's considered a normal resurrection. If the origin is more black magic-ish, as some might say, the kind of magic, then it would be considered a bodily sacrilege. But that's a top-tier criminal offense. How chop? Oh, it's up there. Okay, I think that's all for that. What about Charm Person? The spell I definitely do not have. Charm Person? It's a fascinating spell. Of course, all spellcasters are required to be registered in Norvik. It's the same in all the not completely chaotic city-states. Certain spell that is not allowed, like Fireball, is a powerful example. The Charm Person is, despite established mind control, legal, if it is cast by a registered cleric or a city-hired interrogating mage. Private entities are not allowed to learn or cast it, although I can promise you, many do. Good to know. Okay. I think that's all I cared to do there, because I think we're getting close to the goblin, yeah, the goblin's park, square, whatever. Oh, apparently we cannot get past this person or goblin. There's someone called Snell. It's a dexterity behold. Well, we're actually decent in dexterity. It would still be a DC 25, but you know what? We'll go for it. Okay, so we actually get most of it. So your roll depends on how much you can behold them. So level 3 rogue, force goblin, neutral good, very good on dex and charisma. They're even worse on strength than I am. Gotta get shit done. Highly competent. Doesn't work for himself, or he is going to for his lady. Lone wolf, and then we don't get the bottom there. Still a pretty good roll though. You find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Rezian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. A superficial fellow. This goblin cares much about looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit. Let me guess, you're the cleric. Taking for granted, this goblin needs to learn humility. Yep, I am the cleric. That's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the Hubda. Old lady's been waiting for you. This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. Greet the goblin kindly. This is the beginning of a great cultural cooperation and exchange. Okay, fine. Nice to meet you, Snell. Performing a traditional goblin salute. I'm afeared what that might be. You raise your arms up into the air, as one should when reading an uncivilized tribal goblin. What the fuck are you doing? Cleric? What are you doing? Not feeling it? The goblin does not respond, nor does he raise his own arms. Instead, he simply stares at you. His expression speaks of pain. Oh, I took one damage from embarrassment. Please, cleric, stop it. You feel great shame. Scaring your mind, it comes clear to you that goblins, in fact, do not have a cultural salute. What you do remember, however, is a salute from an old Earth folk play, where goblins were played by green-painted humans who ran around with their arms in the air. Oh no. The goblin clears his throat. He looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne, but, He waves his claw towards you. What's all this? You look like a human shit. You've been floating around in the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He is insulting you. You should teach him a lesson. Okay, I feel like if you invested hard in their strength, you could... Oh, what's the term? Murder hobo? You probably just murder hobo your way through all this. But then again, we'd be missing a lot of other checks. Yeah, I fell into the river. He gives a shocked laugh. Wait, really? It's fine. Someone fished me up. Lucky you, I suppose. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, and believe me, you don't want to disappoint her. Tell me more about this lady. Sure. For starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, cleric. She's spooky. Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. And then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. Just, I'm sure. He laughs and crosses his arm. But seriously, she will fuck you up if you annoy her. Okay. Good, to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. No promises. Don't climb the trees. No promises. Stay away from the edges, and, he grins. Enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. The dragon sounds dangerous. Keep track of her fangs. She's just another warlord fighting over scraps. Don't let her get to you. You look out over the river. The cold Ascani winds seep through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed. He is always with you. Okay. Oh, wait, do I have feats? Oh, unlock feats by completing quest branches. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, no, don't. Oh, yeah, let me... Okay, at 0 you go unconscious. Death saving throws are rolled until you either get back up with exhaustion or die. Each level of exhaustion equals your max HP. Okay. No. I just wanted to close the window, not go all the way over there. Okay, Goblin Garden, Lower Tolstead. Okay, this art. Okay, I like the gameplay, the mechanics. Yeah, it's Disco Elysium, but the art style is reminding me of something. I'll be damned if I can place it. Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. The tunnel to Central Tolstad. Okay, nope. Tunnel to the river. Okay. Nope. Please stop. Thank you. Those bore like many holes in the Berggrund. Oh, hello. Potted mushroom. Did you just rip those mushrooms out of a pot? Why did you do that? What? It was cultivated there. It was a potted mushroom. I'm not sure why I did that. Nature's is yours to mold. Someone worked hard cultivating those, and now you've just taken them. Stop with the sermon. You'll put these plants to better use. Just take whichever you want. Can I put them back? No, you'll have to live with it. Literally no one will care. I have a feeling someone will actually care. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And okay, there's the lady. Is there a... Oh, there is a save option. I feel like I should have been doing that earlier, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh no, no, this is the Oh no, it's the incense that recovers spell slots. This is Savamp extract. Yeah, it is the restores HP. They are not mind altering, probably. Okay, so we got Dr. Coin Lord Darrow and then Lady Sageleaf, who is right here. You approach now below a sprawling tree. Lower God's proud behind his master. Go ahead, cleric. With a proud smirk, he motions toward the wooden throne. You stand before the throne and address before the court. Okay then. First we shall behold a wisdom behold of 30. Okay, we have oh, here we go. So they're actually broken down. So 5 will get you those, 10 will get you those, 15, 20, and 30 gets you the whole set. Oh, so close. Level 18. Rise her striking on the feeling. Okay, she was 27 strength. 20. Okay, yeah. This is someone to be reckoned with. I suppose you could save scum that, but then again, that would just take for let's just take an eternity probably to roll a 30, or just a nat 20 with no bonuses. Yeah, okay. You approach the throne. The throne. The glow of sprites flutter, illuminated along the trunk of a great tree. Its roots reaching up far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her shrill voice echoes throughout the chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric. I was assured by your masters. The top brass of the palace itself. Her words are tainted in disdain. Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me the cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human. You should run. Wait, no, you can't. But you should. Dominion has control here. Why am I sitting here, waiting? It's not that late. It's only been like a day. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. Okay, yeah, we were failing checks left and right there. Okay, we're gonna be nice. We'll offer our apologies. Her frown turns into a weary expression. Whatever. You're dancing on a fine line. Hers is a frightful presence. Well, that's an actual spell. Some provocateurs have auras that cause fear in those near. The Philistines succumbing to mindless terror, along with other annoying effects. You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Okay. Oh, we need a 10. We have a +2. That's not... It could be dicey. Oh, fuck off. A 2. No. No. Shit. And we turn and run. God dang it. A 10! It's at a 10! Whatever direction the goblin to your tree, you're not around to see it. You ran for quite a while. When your mind calms itself, you're sitting inside of an empty barrel. How did I get here? Well, fear, clearly. Goes a long way sometimes. Wait, I hid in a barrel? More or less. The dragon chased you. Maybe. Or what a Marion look until you've never seen before. Uh-oh. Claire, you wasted another precious hour. Please do not run away again. She is containing her rage. Running away is always an option. He's running around for nearly an hour looking for you. Okay, I know the whole idea behind tabletop games and CRPGs. You're not supposed to succeed at every throw. Failures make things interesting, etc. So I'm just annoyed. That's one of the stats we're supposed to be good at, and we rolled a 2. Like what would happen if we rolled a crit fail? Okay, see, you give the smell a thumbs up. He clears and says, "Thank you." He lays it, getting on faster. He lowers his head in silence. You can see his legs trailing. You're not the only one who's afraid. Let us continue. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road, my road. God. Okay, I know I was talking about raising wisdom. Maybe Constitution needs a buff as well. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word, he alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. Uh, why would he say that? Because he's a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. Horrific slander. Sounds awesome. Where is your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad. The definition of that has always been vague. Some see as anything below ground, some as below water level. The magistrate speaks from the city. She claps her hands together. See, this is what I've been dealing with. Blind faith to a failing system. And where exactly is the tea shop located? It is, or was, rented out on a corner of the central fort, just above the holes, next to the pillar. Accounting for the central spire apartments on Tolstad, the lower ones are less fancy. She snaps her fingers toward the goblin to her right. That means it's part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his hand. Lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises. To deal with it. To clean up, even. No, suddenly it's the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption. Plain and simple. Does sound a little shady. Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, back and forth the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf. He then turns to you. The magistrate says it was an accident, involving a fireplace failure. They had to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene. How can know that? I ask, how can you know that? What? Shit, something broke. Stop talking so fast, you're tripping over your words. Okay, so that was actually intentional. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say, how can you know that? He glances towards his lady. We've kept an eye on it. The explosion occurred on 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time, so that despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Who were the injured? We only managed to get one name in the chaos, a certain Frank, son of Frank, who was said to have walked away with lesser burns. Frank Frankson, okay. That's the sort of prefix used by Earthfolk, a human most likely. That ain't a real name. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he liked one of them Dungeoneers, you hear? A real adventuring man, end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Waterlane. Frank, son of Frank? Yeah. The goblin knows it's fake. But it's their only need. It's their only lead. Really? Yeah. Dungeoneer? If you believe it, the combo was one of the militia members. Could be worth checking the city below just in case, despite the dangers. Down to Water Lane? Yeah, it seems like he was heading in that direction, though down could be a number of things, Water Lane included. Yellow outfit? I'm assuming some kind of Reesian fashion. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, considering the state of the building. Why was he there? We don't know. Where is he now? We don't know. I guess we'll be understanding. Sounds like you were handed a tough hand. Yeah. Although one of the militia members mentioned just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down on the crossing or somewhere else. We don't know. Anything else you do know? Snell gives a lur's look to a master before answering. We have theories, but we need proof. Lily raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption. Madness. She claws at her wooden throne. Politics. Rambling fools. Bureaucracy wears her down. This is clearly the work of some rogue spellcaster. Someone who cannot go unpunished. As well, would indeed be the only logical answer for such destruction. I will bring justice to Norvik. I certainly hope so. The lady clears her throat. I formally declare a joint venture. Oh, we completed Dragon of Tolstad. The Halfway Bridge tribe and the Earthguard City of Clerics shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin here looks. Oh, she is theirs to serve. The dragon has spoken. Nope. She's on a roll. We're just gonna nod solemnly. She looks upon you with a grim expression. Snell, she says, waving towards him. Yes, Lady Sageleaf? You're the handler of this case. You've worked on this since the explosion. You know more than anyone. You catch the goblin trying to stop a grin from spreading across his face. Ooh la la, compliment by his queen. I want you to represent the tribe in this adventure. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tolstad. You're going to have the pretty boy around? Damn, I thought this was going to be fun. His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this. Do not disappoint me, Snell. So we have a party member. We said it had to be a goblin. Do I have a say in this? No. Yay, a new member to the party. He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done. Evil force shall be vanquished. Huzzah! Maybe we'll try to butter her up. At your service. She grins. Yes, you are. Snell takes a small step forward. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snell joins as a companion. You can speak with him as if you need help finding your way across Tolston. For as much as she's told you, there's a danger you're missing here. You should investigate the tea shop thoroughly. Okay, so is Snell gonna follow? Or is he's gonna stand there? Okay, well, maybe part of our quote-unquote lateness came from us actually moving around and, finding the tea shop ourselves. There we go. Now, hang on real quick. So, was it the Dragon of yeah, this one, completed. So now we have Ruffled Feathers. Oh, the owner of the tea shop. Okay, find the bird man. Meet Coin Lord Darrow. We did that. And now we have Frank, son of Frank. Now, I wonder... Nope, come on. Gimme. Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, there's... I was wondering where Snell was. And there's our bike, which we will reclaim one of these days. Oh, something's stuck on one of the roller mill blades. Oh, looking over the ledge, you see the roller mills. You see them spinning as usual. Instead, in one of them, there's something stuck. You see a rod. Fancy thing. Decorated. How did it end up there? An esoteric event? Interesting. It appears you spotted something interesting. That is quite easy to spot among the mass-produced arcane-era magic items. It is an immovable rod. What are you looking at? Oh, it's like a rod? Weird. An immovable rod? Yes. Are they rare? No. Uncommon. They can be quite useful as long as the esoteric forces upon them have not veined. However, why it is lodged inside a roller mill blade? That's a more fascinating inquiry. Wouldn't it be dangerous? You could die, yes. But it might be worth it. Maybe. Oh, wait, we're gonna have an advantage because Snell won't want you to fall. We have +3. We need to hit a 14. Hey! You reach out, leaning as far as you can. Oh, for God's sake! The goblin grabs onto your skirt. Uniform. He grabs onto your uniform. Bounce on the edge, and you get it. We have the movable rod. It's a hard wooden frame with fancy iron set pieces on each end. Along the handle is a button, however, it appears permanently pressed down on. Oh, it's an immovable rod. I've seen one of those before. I don't think it's supposed to move, though, right? Investigate it. With a quick swipe of your hand reveals its magical nature. It's ugh, the tingle. However, this item is clearly broken. Broken how? Try giving it to the goblin. Hand it over. The goblin grabs the rod. Let go. As you do, the goblin holds it alone. Yeah? It's really light. It's esoteric, clearly. Try tossing it into the air. Okay. He tosses his hand up, and the rod does not leave his palm. What? He mutters and tries to go with the magic item. I can't! It's like I'm glued to it. What the hell? Here. The goblin hands it over to you without a problem. He looks perplexed. Try touching it against the ground. As you do, it gets stuck in the ground. Obviously. It's a broken, immovable rod. It's a movable rod? Sure. Huh. Whatever object touches last, the rod will be esoterically locked and aligned with. It cannot be moved once it touches an object, until it comes in contact with a second object. What constitutes an object in this case? That would be an esoteric designation. Turned by belief or common esoteric force, or set it specific rules left by Jor. In this case, he's a dynamic object connected by mass. What can we use this for? Used? Oh, for nothing. It's quite literally a useless stick. Well, if used very carefully, it could be a bookend. You know how it works? It's stuck to one thing, and when it touches a new thing, it's stuck to that instead. You got it. You're so smart. Well done. Aga. Look, it's clearly useless, but now you know. Was it worth it? I mean, it's a cool stick. It's a very, very interesting stick. Those can never be bad. Again, what we did is we succeeded on a roll. Oh, that gives a +1 dexterity. Now, where does it go there or there? It's not exactly a weapon, is it? Okay. Hey, and more stat, more better. Maybe the other. I was. Oh no, I wanted to get up and over there. Maybe we can investigate the tea house from on high. Oh, sign. Well, the wood boards have faintly glowing. The locations. Competent magical ink creates permanent messages on any surface until dispelled, of course. Or the magic with magic mouth-like ability. It can react to your commands and reshape temporarily. Okay. Actually, which way is Darrow House? I think that's where the coin master is. Up the temple slope and the golden stairs. Okay. Yeah, we've been to Goblin Garden, so we don't need that for now. Oh, and we actually cannot get in there. All right. Well, so much for that. Now I wonder how late in the day we can go before we're forced to call it quits. Okay, here we go. Right, tea shop. So what's the plan, cleric? There's no other way in? Not that I know of, but it wouldn't surprise me. Tolstad is full of tunnels, holes, pipes. Who knows? The tea shop that blew up, huh? Sure did. Hell of a blast, but the structure's still standing. The masonry is modern, clearly the work of dwarven engineering. Looks like shipmaking. Boy, can it take a hit. Okay, we're not going to try to break it down because that is beyond our capabilities. Well, okay, there. Hang on. What are you? The Great Perch of North. Oh, right. The symbol. The central temple. Now, is that? Okay, so I would like to see if I can find the coin master. We have the duck. Strength behold. So we're not going to have much help there. But I guess there's no point in not rolling. Okay. Well, I guess you get one crack at it. So. A dark iron cannon of a man sits alone on the temple steps. As a question, citizen. Is Helm okay? You okay, citizen? A metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving ever so slightly. His head turns. Oh, your name, soldier. Arcane cleric at your service, my lord. The knight's head slumps once again. Speak your mind, soldier. How about the gate? Where'd you get that cool armor? But who are you? He is silent for a while. The duck. I am the duck. This feels like the kind of guy we should not laugh at. What do you know about the tea shop? Not much. He'll talk? Why? Not that you can threaten him exactly. Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? No. Any piece of evidence that helped me? He goes silent for a while. A man passed the halls below. Civilians do not often pass so deep. Past the crypt. Ooh. That's the flip cavern, where gravity is reversed, below the city ruins. A man? Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear, dressed in yellow. What's past the crypts? The roots of the goblin's tree. Then more tunnels, the southern tunnels, then the sewers. How do we get there? There are paths. Most are trapped. Once you get there, the alligator may no more. His grounds are near. Yeah, don't look for an alligator near the city. Under the city. That sounds stupid. Okay, I'll look for an alligator in the sewers. He nods slowly. Do not anchor him. How do we get there? The goblins. Use their passage below Viskin's lair. Ah, okay. Right, the staircase by the apples, where you woke up. There are many ways down, but that passage where you woke up, that would be a good place. That is the safest path. This is great. Thank you, my good knight. He is quiet. He likes you. Let's keep it that way. I get the feeling that is not someone whose bad side we want to be on. Oh, it's locked. But there's someone or something right there. Anyway. Hey, Bumblebee. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, can I... The goblin is just... Oh, we're rolling with disadvantage. Okay, well... Never mind, that went... Okay, at least we get something. I hope your week's going well, Bumblebee. Yeah, we're just here doing some fantasy detective work. Let's see, trinkets, rarities, curios. Oh, Youth Asgal Modissa. Okay, it's another wisdom. A nat 1. Well, fine. I didn't want to know anything about that person anyway. Meh. Ooh, okay, they look very fancy. The magistrate's apple tree. It's Bracken. A branch from the majestic apple tree in the magistrate's yard. They cited humanity's greatest ability to grow and nurture the natural world. And game is cool. Yeah, it's so this is Esoteric Ebb. It's a well, as the look kind of suggests, it is like what if you crossed Disco Elysium with Dungeons and Dragons, but it is very much in the same kind of vein. Need to go out and do something today? Spend all day playing TLD. Hey, that's a not a bad way to spend a day in the holiday period. Run's going well. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Hope you're staying well. In your case, staying cool. You have to use Mage Hand. Able to grab things from afar. There are makes you dive through every source of esoteric knowledge you can find, or just climb up. Okay, I'll tell you what. I feel like we should talk to the magistrate before trying to nick his apples. Oh, we got a shard. Nice. So if we beef the climbing, we have not been rolling well on these holes, but sure. Oh, a nat 20. We have Etier, City Sworn Angel. Oh, with cool down. Oh, good, good. Because I know you're in the depths of summer down there, having thunderstorms and rain. Okay, well, not ideal for summer days, but it's if it cools things down, all the better. Okay, yeah, they are strong, wise, lacking in charisma, but angels don't exactly have charisma, now do they? Okay, but this is not actually the magistrate. But we can talk to them. I think her, I believe. Etier sees where angel. In the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. Okay, you're very present, blinding you. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected. Your goblin companion keeps his distance, muttering a word under his breath, a word of disdain. Angel. The creatures that turn to face you, instead her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. Oh, those were all eyes. Okay. A handful of celestials are employed by the city after the clan lands deal of 13. Unified halfling states of Western Asken. Okay. Although many of this term has not knowing the envoys of the Golden Horde. In Divini Torum. Okay. More lore. Arcane Cleric of the Palace Script House at Earthguard. The flowers of the Coin Lord's garden dance beneath her, slaves to her beauty. This is the one. This Valkyrie. Keep her safe. You? Keep her safe? She'll wreck you, buddy. Yes, that is me. Hello. She replies by bowing her head slightly, whilst her many eyes glare at you. She lifts her chin slightly. Hey, we're 2/3 of the way to a level up. She opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. Etier. She says her name like a declaration of existence. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. As she states her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathic communication. The goblin gives you an uncomfortable look. He clearly does not enjoy having telepathic conversations like this. Snell is joining the mind talk? Great. I have some things I need to ask. She stares at you with many, many eyes. Speaking with this ethereal creature is unnerving. Whatever you do, don't mention the eyes. You should mention it in the eyes. She'll appreciate it. Okay, that was a failure, though. She would destroy you. Tell her what you think of her many eyes, or keep your mouth shut. Okay, that's a charisma of 8. You know what? It's the demo. If we die, we die. Boom. Oh no. The smooth thoughts and the endless love. Philogenistic agenda added. Oh, we have an agenda. Pray tell, thou celestial harbinger of such splendid beauty and gleaming countenance, if the light might truly be your making. For thine ethereal and glorious nature, beheld within that halo of eyes, is my duality, which foreverly plagues my being and soul. The sun, I say, the sun is nothing compared to you. Point at her and whimper. As you finish your rambling, there is a silence sweeping over the magistrate's yard. Foreverly is not a word. Thank you. Well, obviously now it is, and we bow down before her. As your helm touches the ground in the magistrate's garden, you let a final sound to the angel. Earth be blessed by your presence. The goblin's eyes dart back and forth between the two of you. He's expecting a retaliation. The words escaped her lips like smooth, honey? Yeah, honey, I'm sure she loves that. She looks down on you, with many eyes. No response at first, but then she raises her head. Thank you, she says. Yay, we completed our agenda. Biblically accurate? It could be. It could be. I want to see what this agenda is when we get through with this. A dry reply. At least she's not pissed. Take that as a win. I shall. Hey, don't mess with this fucking thing. Careful now. Cut to the chase. She clearly has no interest in small talk. Okay, yeah, we'll get to it. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. The eyes just stare at you. They spin gently around her. Great, nice, we got that cleared up. It's like talking to a brick wall. She's very non-vocal. We're getting nowhere. Be direct with her. That'd make things easier. Just don't be too rude, okay? Now stare back. She stares back. 100-fold. I'll be honest. I find you very attractive. I don't think this would go very well. I need to speak with Darrow. Slowly the angel turns her face towards you for the first time. Walk away, walk away, walk away. You can feel Snell sweating. Malutki Prezimwil. Where's Ruach when I need him? A celestial tongue. No, it's Polish. She is mocking you, for sure. Take a step. No, let's not do that. Okay, sure. Now, about the magistrate. You catch her head twitching to the left. A twitch? She's annoyed? Coin Lord Darrow is busy. I am here on city business and I need to speak with him. She looks to her right towards the building leaning against the ancient tower. After a moment's silence, she says, Coin Lord Darrow will be available post-midnight. He'll only be available after midnight between 0000 and 0600. He will be in his restoir. Several of her eyes look to the entryway at her right. Restour is not a real word. Well, it is now. And whoever is attempting to make it one deserves a life of suffering. Right. She says nothing. Yeah, I need to access the tea shop. Coin Lord Darrow has requested no unauthorized access. I'm not authorized? But I am authorized. This is getting nowhere. We'll just leave and it will maybe come back at actual midnight. Okay. Actually. Okay, so strength of 10. Okay, we had a 10 before and thought it was easy. Turned out it wasn't. Another nat 20! Good grief. Great job on your climb. Oh no, that's... No, that probably should have been Snell talking. You make it lovely. This is like a fox and/or grapes type situation. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to take all these apples. Because unless there's a maximum stack size, there's no reason to be not to be carrying around just a whole mess of them. Oh, and shore shards. Wow, that's a find. Excellent. Now what? Do I have to roll again to jump down? Wait, climb up to the roof? I'm on the roof. Oh, I can't reach that from here. Okay, so maybe I actually do need to make another check to climb down, even though it says climb up. Okay. Yo, 7. Damn. You got 13 of those bad boys now. Okay, so we were... Alright, so we can only meet Darrow after midnight. But there might be, according to the game, there might be another way in. Oh, we should probably check the tunnels, maybe with the goblins. Yeah, so what's your angle? You got a sage leaf. Yeah, we'll save getting to know Sage for another, or Snell rather, for another time. Okay, so what we should probably do is go back to the Lich House. And then take the bottom stairs to down to the goblin section. Ooh, eggs? Eggs? Attempt to make a bird nest. Ascani goals, perhaps? Out of reach. Well, oh, okay, that might be a we might need Mage Hand for that one. Oh, the Zombo's gone. Now those are stairs up as well. The stairs leading down far into the city below. Ew. There's a door inside this tunnel. Oh, here we are. There's a tunnel to Central Tolstad. Also, we apparently lost Snell. Oh well. Where do you go? A tunnel to the river. Yeah, that one's hard to find. A long tunnel going toward the holes. Hey. Pillar crossing lower Tolstad. Okay. This would be the city below. And so ideally we find a a door or a hole going up into the tea shop or what is left of it. Sign says dormitory out of commission. There should be 2 M's in commission there. We have frayed this. Ooh, very nearly. Human for level 5 noble. Wow. -5s and everything. Uh, 20 crowns? Nah. The girl looks across the chasm. She is pretending to not look at you. A noblewoman? That's a pretty expensive dress. What's she doing down here? Ahem. She slowly turns her head towards you. What do you think I'm going to ask you? Your name? Nah, go away. How rude. You're very rude. What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman? She rolls her eyes. It exploded. And why do you say that? Have you seen it? I get the feeling you don't want to talk about it. You have anything to say? I want to ask you some personal questions, but I have a feeling you won't respond in any meaningful way. Smart. Can you go now? Who are you voting for? Don't care for it. The election? It doesn't matter. And I wouldn't tell you if it did. I see. You're also voting for me. What? No. You're not even on the ballot. Are you sure? That's great. Manipulated into thinking she's crazy. Okay, well, you're clearly a waste of time. The tunnel to Water Lane View. The sound of the docks echo from below. Okay, not exactly what we were after. Although I suppose we can take a look. Oh, not available in the demo. Boo. Although, fine, I suppose. You don't want to give away too much. Drunk Sphinx opens at 6. Okay. Sounds fun, but we're a little early for the party. Path up to Tolstad. Oh, it sure is. but that's actually not what we want. See, oh, these posters are readable. Okay, so you pick one facade. Getting information about how do you do it when papers nailed to random walls. You'd be surprised how effective it can be. If you catch your attention, this seems illegal. Proof from the government. Nah. Look at the fly with the owl on it. Alien Sun's binders and lithographers. Ooh, we could do something about our spell book. Or our prayer book, rather. Water Lane Views 6th. This place would fix your ruined spell book. Our prayer book, it would help with that. See, grand opening. You can barely read the faded ink on the, says, grand opening of stubborn sphinx. Oh, you're just there. Posing with a faded green hammer. As Galos share the plight of the common folk. Rip down the poster and tear them to shreds. Like, nah, I don't think I want to do that. So Water Lane, we could get to the whoever it is can fix our stuff. Sleeping for service come back after midnight. Okay. So clearly, whatever is out there to be done, it does not necessarily stop at midnight. Okay, so we were down there, coming through the tunnels. That's the other way. The first way we got down to the Goblin Garden. Oh, hello. What do we got here? Tunnels of the Goblin Garden smells musky. Okay. Oh. An almost intact and endlessly rising pillar, the centerpiece of Norvik. Okay, yeah, we need more wisdom. Whisper gets louder, it says something to you, something weird. No, wait. It's a conversation, one you don't take part in. We can try talking to it, okay. Sure. Whatever we do, to be honest, more powerful than you imagine. Okay. That would be nice because, one, the goblin is distracting us, but also... Yeah, the dormitory is closed. Says Simi, son of Strokeback. Was the... Yeah, that's the thing, Bumblebee. It's a... there's some... bicycles exist in this fantasy universe. How? I don't know. But apparently they do. Snell. Oh, Snell! Not available in Nemo. Oh, I was gonna crash our guy's place. Okay. And where do you go? Winding path leads outside, eventually. Yeah, exactly where we were. So if there is a lower path, or I guess alternative path to get to into the tea shop, and it's not immediately obvious. Yeah, we were just here. Gosh dang it. There we go. Now, bother. Now, I suppose it is a blessing then that yeah, time only progresses if you're going through new dialogue options. Wait, is there a way down there? Like down to that lower level? Oh, hang on. There's maybe some other stuff up here to loot, perhaps. An ask of ingredients. Surely you can take some. A potted mushroom cultivated by someone skilled. Tending to the garden, be back after lunch, Nessun. Okay, well, I would say sorry, Nessun, but I'm not. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be a way to get down there, so yeah, there, and there are paths out of here. It's locked. Oh man. Yeah, I kind of wanted that. Oh, hello, another your fate one day. Uh-huh. Well, it could have been today if not for rolling a nat 20 on our first death check with that little seagull encounter. Well, I guess yeah. All we can really do now is wander. Okay, the drunk sphinx, which probably not open at this hour, but who knows? Okay, so how do we get to Water Lane? Down the temple steps, across the circle square, through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. Most commuters take one of the wood bridges. Okay. Because I really want to get to, I want to, progress something because it is it feels like we're a little blocked here. Hey, Celentinia, welcome in. How's things? Hope your your weekend's off to a good start. We're here trying a couple demos. Uh, Although it feels like I'm slightly stuck at the moment. It doesn't help that I absolutely cannot remember where I'm supposed to go. Honestly, it's really neat. Um, it is very much I mean, it feels kind of, a little on the lazy side to say, oh, it's Disco Elysium, but like a fantasy realm. But it honestly, it kind of is. That is how it plays. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Bucket. Plus strength minus wisdom. Am I supposed to wear that? Oh, good grief. Oh, you started playing the demo because you were intrigued by it, you didn't want to read the Foolish. And that's fair. I think, yeah, going by what some of the reviews I read, it sounds like there's like at least like 6 or 7 hours in the demo itself. Your DD is called Planescape Torment. I'm not familiar with that, and the way you reference that, I kind of prefer to keep it that way. Again, okay. Yeah, this is Tolstad. Okay, midday, okay, yes. Oh, it's not. It was a special session to the Playscape. Okay, because the Playscape came out before. Okay, okay. Yeah, I had not heard of that before you mentioned it, but thank you for explaining. But yeah, so the basic rundown is we're a cleric, and we have been dispatched to investigate the explosion slash fire at this tea shop, and it is good that they have actually a quest tree of sorts. Yeah, so investigate the tea shop. We're supposed to talk to Coin Lord Darrow, but he's only available after midnight, and then the owner is somewhere. Yeah, so we did this. We talked to Lady Sageleaf. Yeah, so the goblins kind of like run the joint. And so we got to find the star witness is this person, Frank, son of Frank. But it's just there's lots of places we could go, but I don't know how useful any of it is. Like, there's a place we can go to like fix our prayer book, but I don't know where it is. And we're also trying to find a back way, into the tea shop, because like otherwise the shop is it's magically sealed off. Because yeah, I'm kind of yeah, I'm a little stuck here on things to do beyond that. And again, this might just be a me thing. I could be going around, talking to all and sundry. And that's probably not the worst idea, because like, you're talking to people, it gets you some lore, maybe even XP, and we are ever so slowly grinding our way. We're still level 1. But again, it is our first day on the job, so maybe I can't complain too much. And yeah, there is loot to be had, of course. Like what self-respecting game wouldn't have loot to be found? Oh, hello. This takes gut. Just one? This walkway does not follow the Safety Council standards of 22. Don't slip. All that for 4 crowns? Okay. I mean, money is money. I'm not upset about that, but that was a long way to go for $4. Anyway. But yeah, so again, not unlike Disco Elysium, when we locked up our bicycle, and yes, there are bicycles in this world, somehow fell into the river. We got fished out, lost a good chunk of our memory, and also our book of spells, which is kind of important to us. Okay, Garden Monument. Winter Goddess symbolism this once noted, and time has ground it down. It's just monument to nothing now. Okay, there's something here. Can you understand it? Its purpose? It's... It's cold. More coarse than you thought. If you have the markings of a sculptor's pick, but they are smoothed out. As done by mortal hands, but by magical precision. It was a most esoterically constructed art piece. You have the outline of a script, symbols, runes. If you had comprehend languages. Okay, so we punch the monument. We'll probably take a point of damage off of that. Yep. The crack is your bones as well. You're all right, Rock. You're all right. Oh, we got a shard of Jor for our troubles. Did you actually damage this rock? What a strange material this is. Oh yes, this is a highly esoteric rock. You can find more of it around the city. Collect as much as you can. Yes, okay, yeah. Not the outcome I was hoping for. Well, oh, hang on. A pipe. A pipe like this could lead anywhere. You look down to the pipe. Constitution, crawl inside. Now. So I'm not going. Snell, check it out for me. Okay, we go. You get down on your knees in the dirt and put your helmed fade into the entrance of the pipe. You can't seem to get further without immense force. You can do that. Just press harder. Enter the hole. The diameter pipe is not wide enough to support your body, even with no armor and or added friction lowering surfaces. Snell? Does it look like I'm getting anywhere? Yeah, just keep going. It'll be great. Okay, so we got a +4 to Dex, but it's still an 18, and we Snell is going to give us advantage. Snell helps somehow. Nope. So the pipe gives you hit a flowing rush of ice cold water as it funnels you forward, then down, then everything is cold and strangely familiar. Your dress uniform clings to your flesh in the red rock of Tolstead. You are alive. You realize where you are, or at the very least an approximation, right below the entrance to the Goblin Garden. You're lucky. If you get swept out to sea, you'd be, well, dead for one. Like, completely DIP'd. Death in perpetuity. So, like, dead. Something's in this crack. Okay, more shards. Yay. You could climb these. Probably. Yeah, we didn't even lose any HP. Now, what would have happened if we had succeeded that, I wonder? Only way up. It is highly dangerous, but it seems to be the only way. If only you remembered how to cast Spider Climb. But that's a second level. I'm still a lowly first level. You see the silhouette of a goblin on the ledge. Hey. Jeez, you went... You went all the way over here, huh? Yeah, just a second. I'm going to look around. Oh. More shards. Okay. So, if we wanted to, chance our hand at some more rolls, we might have a... Well, we got shards to burn. Okay. It doesn't look like we're going any farther, though. If the tide would be so helpful as to go out. Well, here. And you know what? Just in case. Just in case.
Huh?
Okay, we're going to scale the wall. No, we're not. Oh, my, so you failed once. Yay for failing. Okay, now we roll like kings. Stealing yourself, your manly soul, you grip the wet rock. One at a time, you slowly pull yourself upwards, focused, strengthened, with absolute confidence. We reach just a bit more. With a final push, you make it! Now, please don't jump into random pipes again, okay? Slippery rocks, huh? For once, those burly muscles actually helped. For once, the muscles are a representation of everything you stand for, including slippery wall climbing. Be proud. Okay, yeah, that's the way back to the Goblin Garden. Now, hang on. Do I have anything that gives us extra dex? I've got this cloak. It'll nerf our charisma. Now we got a 15. Well, we have 15. We got +4. Are we gonna try that again? hell yeah, we're going to try that again. Oh, apparently we can't do it again. All right, fine. I'll do it myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got the. It's got to work this time, right? Of course, we will spend a shard. Are you fucking serious? I'm getting in that pipe. I don't care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got advantage. We get the check is down by 5. It's dexterity. We're supposed to be good at this. Thank you. My God. Okay. All right. You know what? Have I learned my lesson? No. Okay. Anyway, that's yeah. And again, that's all on like day 1, and I did like half of day 1. Yeah, that's the demo for Esoteric Ebb. Man, there's a lot there, and I will say yeah, it's a very text heavy, more than a little Dungeons and Dragons influence on it. Clearly, I'm not even that conversant in the world of D&D, but even I can pick out like the name, like the spells and the classes and the whatnot. But yeah, it's like if people like the look of Disco Elysium, but they wanted a more fantasy like setting, or they want or just like to enjoy what is basically a tabletop RPG, but with a just a good amount of sass, and it's a really good quality so far. Um, so to reiterate, yeah, so Esoteric Ebb, according to the Steam page, coming out in Q1 2026. So if they're sticking to that within the next couple months, and judging by what we've seen here so far, it sure looks like it's just about ready for prime time. Now, obviously, there is probably going to be an immense amount of like quests and dialogue and whatnot. So maybe the team has a lot more to do. I can check the credits. Yeah, that's actually not that big of a team. You got the art, illustrations, music. I mean, the programming is 2 people apparently. Anyway, we are going to leave it there. Uh, YouTube friends, thank you for hanging out. We will see you next time, and bye for now.